Hello and welcome to the next Lukozer retro game review video. I'm sure this will surprise nobody. This is Salamander 2, which was released in 1996. And right from the off, I think it looks like a PlayStation 1 game. I always have thought that. It's also very quiet for some reason. I've got the in-game audio turned up the maximum, and yet I suspect I'm drowning it out. Now for some reason, during the attract mode here, you can actually move the ship and you can even fire. So it's almost like a try before you buy sort of thing. Now, this is obviously the follow-up to the original Salamander, even if it has taken 10 years for it to get here, but yeah, it finally arrived in 96. And, well, essentially it plays pretty much the same as the original. It alternates between horizontal and vertical scrolling levels. You pick up the power-up straight away. There's no, picking up the token things and selecting which power-up. In fact, the differences in terms of the actual core gameplay are quite small. It's you have the ability to use your options as some kind of super weapon, but then your option disappears. You have to get another one back to replace it. And also some weapons, missiles in particular, you can pick them up twice, and the second one powers up the first one you've got. So for example, when you pick up missiles first time, they will fire one way, like downwards. If you pick up the missile again, then they power up and you get the two-way missiles that you have in the original game. There are some other ones, but I can't remember which ones. I think there's a kind of laser that does that. You pick it up first of all and it's okay, but a little bit weedy. You pick it up again and it rather beefs it out. Now, I have only ever played this game twice. 96, I'd long since stopped going down the arcades by then, so I've never seen the coin-op. I've only ever seen it in videos on YouTube, and well, when I've been trying it out here on MAME. In fact, my first go of it was about half hour ago. So this part in particular is what makes me think that it looks like a PlayStation 1 game. For a 1996 coin-op, it looks a fucking mess. I'm not too impressed with the visuals. I'm also not too impressed with the audio, and certainly not too impressed with the audio volume. Anyway, let's bung a couple of credits in. I've got 3 there, and let's get a game underway. So, to start with, you're a little bit restricted in how far you can go, because you keep getting these huge great, well, I'm guessing I don't know, are they salamanders or but either way, you can't shoot them. There you go. So I've just beefed up the original laser to this hyper laser, and oh yeah, there's also another kind of option, which is a smaller one, doesn't power up like the previous. I've already lost my hyper laser. So there's this boss-like stage early on. He then hangs around for a bit. Oh, fucking bollocky. I did significantly better than this on my first go. Typical. Fucking bollocks up the one that's in the video, but my practice go went okay. How many fucking times does that happen? You know, I have no missiles, and at the moment I really fucking need them. There's... I wasn't even fucking looking at what I was doing then. Still don't have any missiles or anything else as we approach the boss. Oh, fuck it. Already fucking game over. Hunting thing. So anyway, the boss gets eaten by this thing, and now we have a new boss to deal with. And this cunt takes what seems like a fucking age to get shot. I think that is a ripple laser. Yeah, that's handy. Laser missiles. I don't mind telling you, my fucking arm is killing me. All these fucking shooters that I've been doing today. And there we go, so that's that boss done. And on to level 2 with the first vertical scene. Okay, so I've boosted the ripple laser again and boosted the missiles. I'm not going to get that laser. I quite like what I've got here. I'm pretty well decked out here. Now these fucking things take quite a few hits. Oh, bollocks. Got the twin laser, which isn't much cop really. At least not compared to the ripple laser. So I think to avoid all these rather large sort of fire arcs here. So I've boosted the twin laser. That's not bad. Some fairly hefty firepower there. These fuckers. Job I had the fucking force field really, because I've made a real fuck up of that. Right, so we are approaching the boss of level 2 here. So, as I say, graphically I'm not all that impressed, to be honest. It really does look like a PlayStation 1 game. Oh, fuck it. This boss seems to take a fucking age to destroy. You've got to destroy all of the heads. They don't time out like they do in the first Gradius game. And indeed some of the bosses time out in the first Salamander game. Not all of them, but some of them. I could really do with that fucking missile, but I can't get it. Yeah, you cunt. So let's use, there you go, that's using an option to get shot of, grab that. Grab the missile just in time. Right, on to level 3. This level in particular, I think, looks a fucking mess. I think it looks horrible. And I didn't even see what fucking shot me there, so that's part of the problem. The graphics are so messy and all over the place that it's sometimes hard to see what's what. So yeah, it's not so bad now when it's like, you know, got the black background, but prior to that, oh, for fuck's sake, have I got a credit? Yes I have. Right, I'll continue one last time. And to be fair, this is about as far as I got when I first tested the game, but then again, I got this far without using any fucking continues when I first tested the game. Okay, so this is now the furthest I've ever got, but I mean again, we've got a fucking hell of a lot of like, you know, stupid bullet candy bullshit, which I just do not like. You know, how the fuck am I supposed to get through here? Like that, I suppose. Fucking army's killing me. Well, trying to see what I'm firing at. I have a feeling I'm missing whatever I'm meant to hit, or maybe not. Right, is that... Oh, fuck off, what did I fly into? I said no more continues, but yeah, I want to try and get past this cunt, which is... yeah. I'm not going to do that. Oh, I used my special weapon just as he was destroyed. Right, so on to the next level, which doesn't appear to be a vertical scroller after all. So anyway, right, so we dealt with graphics, dealt with right, sounds not that great actually. I used to love the I still do, the big explosions that you got in the first Salamander game. They sounded great. In this, it sounds more like that sort of like crappy sort of popping sound that you get from the Gradius 2, 3 and 4, which I think sounds shit. So oh fucking hell, how the hell am I going to get around here? I can't fucking I need missiles. Yeah, fuck that. Needed missiles and there was no fucking sign of them. So yeah, the sound is pretty uninspiring as well, and the gameplay, even though it plays quite similarly to the first Salamander game, it's just nowhere near as enjoyable. It's nowhere near as good. This is, well, it's a pretty shitty game. I mean, it's not contemptibly shit like, you know, Gradius 4 or 3, but it's just nowhere near as enjoyable to play as the first Salamander. And when you consider that there's a 10-year gap between the first one and this, I expected much better. This is pretty forgettable at best and absolute shite at worst. So if you're a fan of the first Salamander game and you've not played this, then I strongly suggest you keep it that way. This has nothing to recommend about it. So I will score it 1. That's really all I can do. Actually, no, 1's a bit too low. In places the graphics can look okay, but a lot of the time they are a fucking mess. So I'll give it 2 out of 10. But yeah, that's it. It's just not good. You know, stick with the first game. It's a million times better than this fucking thing. So yeah, Salamander 2, really not good at all. 2 out of 10. That brings this review to an end. That also brings to an end the Coin-Op Gradius series and spin-offs. So I will now be hunting down some other titles. There is one coming soon that was suggested to me, which I will definitely be doing because it is a decent game. But yeah, that's still to come. So anyway, yeah, final summary then. Salamander 2, 2 out of 10. Forget about this bollocks, stick with the first one. So that does bring this video to an end, and we will see you at the next one.